Okay. Alright. We are here. And we are going to go talk to Evka and Antoine, finishing up what side quests we have left as we then push the plot and see how far we can push. The goal is to reach an end.
Again.
Hey, Antoine. Evka.
I can still hear
We
it.
have lots of coffee today.
Though it is giving me a headache.
Please be careful.
With the container? It's very sturdy. I tested it.
What? When? And how?
Am I interrupting?
No. Our study of the new blight continues.
We know the gods changed the blight. We think it changed more than they realized, or altered itself after.
It's answering to something other than gods.
That's not ominous at all.
You sure you're not underselling the scariness there?
I don't know. We could try again.
And give Rook nightmares?
So what's the blight answering to?
Remember the strange call I heard after the Lavendale battle? It was here in the wetlands.
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
I can tell it's something large, rooted. A construct of the blight itself. An eruption controlling the rest.
That's
What
annoying.
that could mean. Everything that calls the blight impacts the wardens. We withstand it. But gods, archdemons, it all adds strain.
If the eruption calls the blight, then it could mess with us too. Spark the calling sooner. We'll lose ourselves, along with the wetlands.
With this insider
Should
knowledge.
you have told me all this? About the calling?
First Warden would have said no.
You're our friend. You chase archdemons and fight the blight. It seems fair you know what this means.
Okay. What about this connection you have?
Antoine, you hear stuff in the blight. More than some of the others. Are you...
Yes. A little sensitive, but it's not calling to me. Not yet. Like everyone else, I'll know when that changes.
Yes. We switch phasers to murder. I'm here to help.
So how do I help?
Figured you'd be in. Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? Based on our studies, Antoine made an alchemical flame. It's impressive. It should destroy the eruption.
Theoretically. At least the last batch was stable. Mostly.
But if the eruption's controlling the blight and it gets attacked, then the blight around Lavendale might respond.
Yes, its roots are everywhere. And spreading. I can feel them.
These people can't lose their blight experts. I can go after the eruption.
While we guard against nasty side effects here.
If it explodes...
It's a plan. I didn't miss the part where Antoine said the alchemical flame is mostly stable.
I'll make sure the containers are sealed.
Maybe don't bang them together.
The blight poisons so much. Water, plants, animals, people. Some would call the wetlands dead already. But they're not. It's not too late. Whatever the eruption means for the wardens, we can leave this place better. It's what we're supposed to do.
We'll take our stand in the sheltered glade. Meet us there when you're done.
Alright.
You know the griffin with the shorter ears? She likes me best.
She's... Take a look.
Anything that we can currently buy, we will. Can we upgrade? Almost. Almost. Need to sell 12.
All right, see you
of
next
your
time.
Camera.
You're keeping busy.
Alright. Now, what can we buy? Unique armor. Every scrap of caretaker power we can manage.
You know where to find us.
Alright. How far out is this? Can I fast travel? Well, there's a lot of chests in this area that I haven't found yet, huh? All the way out here. If we can get that first, then we'll fast travel.
Follow me and don't recall the bones beneath the creek. That's the course.
All right, let's find the blight eruption.
The one Herlock leg is about it. Oop. Okay, so the chest is right there. Oh no. The puzzle. That's why we haven't got this chest. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Yeah, that's I have very little patience for puzzles where I don't see the solution immediately. The lanterns, when you move them, I'll go back after then, I guess. We've come too far. Alright, I'll go back. The lanterns, when you move.
All right, let's find the blight eruption.
You really don't want to fight Darkspawn after everything?
I promise to kill others. I don't think I could kill him still.
Rook, you were here. And we're still here.
Did I walk the other way? I did walk the other way, damn it.
Thank you. Just thank you.
When you sense the darkspawn,
I would have never noticed those lanterns. There's one. Where's the other lantern? The answer is it doesn't matter. Yeah, I would have never paid enough attention to that. Looks like I haven't been that way though. It's just a ladder up there from somewhere. On the other side. Hello, Darkspawn.
Be ready. Get clear. Made it through that one.
It was like 3 Darkspawn. I was barely registering.
I don't have a good feeling about this place.
Then we're all on edge together.
Thanks, Nev.
Barrier. I bet the eruption's on the other side. We'll need to cut off the tendrils to break through.
While holding off Darkspawn.
While holding off Darkspawn. I just noticed my health was really low.
Got you covered.
All right. Better move before more dark spots show up.
Still standing. Not bad.
Get up there.
A tendril. It's attached over there.
Thanks.
Up on the ledge. We can hit the tendrils from there.
Ah, there it is.
A ballista.
Well, that could be handy.
We're through.
And something awful is waiting past the gate. Here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing indeed.
What is... Is that the blight eruption?
That's gross. That is
The Darkspawn are
gross.
protecting it. We need to take them out. Let's go!
I love this lightning storm spell. Just chaining finishers.
Keep fighting.
Keep going.
These things are already dead.
Of the finishers they give you on Ogre. That was true in
This is
Dragon
it.
Age Origins.
Let's get that eruption.
Well, that's done.
I guess it wasn't going to be that easy, huh?
All right. We strike and the whole thing goes up.
So we just carried all these barrels.
All right, time to destroy this thing.
That was it? I was expecting way more boo. Like, way more boo. One second, guys. Got some stuff I gotta pick.
They aren't blighted. Were they dormant?
Maybe. They're beautiful. Much like you.
Ah, look. Hi.
We knew when you hit that eruption. The blight around Lavendel reacted. And there was a sound in it. Like nothing we've heard before.
What happened in there? What was it like?
A weird job for a shadow.
There's some pretty scary things in the Minrathous catacombs, but I've never seen anything like that.
A story for your fellow shadows?
Not sure even the Viper will believe it.
When the eruption was destroyed, some of the bigger tendrils pulled back. The remaining blight won't vanish overnight, but it's a good sign. And this place opened up.
The flowers here, they managed to survive, buried, untouched. They have a chance to return now.
Hey. Now you guys are sharing a moment.
Look at you, out here with the flowers, and the moment alone that I walked into the middle of.
You're fine.
Yes, please. Enjoy the flowers.
We thought the Grey Warden's purpose would end when the last archdemons died.
And that time's almost here. It's unbelievable.
The Order is those of us left now. When the archdemons fall, some wardens will hang up their swords. Until they're calling, at least.
So the Wardens are finished?
No, our numbers may get smaller, but Evka and I will be here. Others will stay too.
There's still blight in the world. There's something new calling to it. And to us.
There's blight inside us too. If it changed out there, have we changed as well?
What matters is that if new evils show up, we'll be here to keep them back.
How are you two taking this?
Are you doing
That
okay
sounds
with
like a
all
lot.
this? Really?
Don't worry, I'm good. I've got everything I need right here.
Me too.
Those two are so cute.
Do you really think something inside you has changed?
It's possible. Or maybe we're the same. But does that mean we'll be the same? You can't sense the blight. But trust us, it feels different. And the sound is changing too.
As for what it means, it's like Antoine said. We don't know yet.
Oh, I know I'd be a mess.
You're dealing with a lot of questions. Really big questions. I'd be a mess.
Chasing gods, living in the Fade. That doesn't raise big questions?
It does. And my point stands.
The blight feels relentless most of the time. We see what it does up close.
The world dying. How it spreads. But we keep going.
And look, these flowers can make it back.
They can.
I can leave.
Okay, I'll leave you two alone. With the flowers. And the sweet moment I didn't interrupt.
It's fine, I promise. Are you worried we don't go on dates? Because we do. Lavendel was named for flowers. They must have been everywhere before. When we get back.
We can stay here a bit longer first.
Oh yes. I thought I heard birds earlier. Maybe we can find them?
Okay. But everything we can from the Warden. Anything back at the lighthouse? Caretaker's workshop can be upgraded. No one has any new quests. But I definitely want to hear all these conversations. Cat. Just gonna sit there and meow at me, or are you gonna jump up?
So, Nev, I know our powers are different.
This should be interesting.
It's nothing interesting. Just
Come on.
please tell me you messed up sometimes.
Still do. Sometimes it's even magic related.
That's good to hear. Thanks.
Sure. And there's no reason you
No
asked.
reason at all.
Not anymore.
Come on. Let's just sit there and meow at me. Yep. This cat is
That's how it said
100%
something
like
about
that.
the
He's also
devouring
super
storm,
scared of
Yep.
everything.
Whatever that means.
Just before he died, or, well, whatever happened to him, Inara said something about the storm.
Don't claw at my chair, though.
And he was old. Think he might have known about it?
Could be, I don't know. Feels worth looking into.
I don't know if his meows are if you can pick them up on the microphone, but he's sitting there squawking at me.
Offer, dweller. I will answer.
That's a shame. Gotta upgrade all of our gear. More health. Yeah, he has every once in a while he like it just lets out a little like a little squawk and then puts his paws up on my arm.
I can't believe we've got another archdemon to deal with.
This time will go better.
It has to.
Do you think you'll survive this one?
I don't know. Getting out of Weishaupt alive might have been a fluke.
It cannot be. Asan needs you. I wouldn't mind you sticking around either.
You're not so bad yourself.
Let's go to Treviso. Feel like we owe it to Treviso. Come on, cat.
Rook stopped the Autom. Took down their comic maker. They did your job for you. They're a hero.
Just a meddling busybody. Where was Rook when the dragon attacked our city?
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from taking over.
Jacobus?
I'm fine,
You're such a suck.
but I'm not going to be a part of this.
Well, now that that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
A lot in one day.
You don't expect much, do you?
Hopefully it is that simple. Our contact knows the city and Antam, but we don't know them.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
People in this city continue to sicken and die. Do you not have other more pressing matters to attend to?
So where are we meeting?
Near the field hospital, where the market used to be.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
Even with what happened to Treviso, your fight against the gods is spoken of by many. You have respect, and no small admiration.
From who, though? That's the question.
That makes sense.
What about the human help the Antam was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
You trust them? Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
Yeah, get used to it.
There's really no clue who it is?
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
It's totally
I said to
an adder.
prepare. I didn't say not to go.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
If we can remove the Butcher and weaken the Antam, then perhaps Treviso can start to heal from the Blight. With luck, this informant is our key to that. Find them, Rook. Hear what they have to say. Our informant is near the field hospital, Rook.
They said you'd know them on sight.
Remember, there are injured people there. Don't damage anything.
That's not far. Archer.
An unknown contact. Sounds like a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elvernon and Gillinan are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk. Okay, Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher!
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antom flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
What?
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city.
Interesting.
And you want a secret from me.
Look, you're the one who arranged this meeting.
You knew I was coming. Cut to the chase and tell me where the gods want their ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything.
That's all.
I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Sure, I guess.
The Butcher was on contact, and he's letting himself fall to Blight. Let's finish them off. We need to go after the Butcher. wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso? That's what's happening?
He's given in to the gods' corruption.
Everyone's acting like normal. Like the butcher hasn't gone nuts.
So they don't know. Or it's easier to play along.
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
What are they gonna do anyway? The crazed Kunari kind of running around. I'm surprised there was like no chest or anything. Guess that comes later. We're mid-quest, so we can't fast travel, right? I think we took damage, but let's check. Okay.
I went among the drowned. The gods know I'm my mind. I see what you need. You deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
I see. My Treviso. I'll not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
Always in this area.
There's the butcher. He's a reaver. And fighting his own Antom.
That thing cannot answer questions.
You'd have to hope he's still in there.
I gotta jump over here.
Be ready.
You're ready indeed.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city.
Sure.
So beautiful, but not like Treviso.
Oh, come on.
There's nothing left of him.
I see Tearstone Island. The ritual. Tearstone Island.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site. Tearstone Island.
The butcher kept his word.
It's a low bar.
Yeah, he's a prince among men. At least he gave us what we came for, though.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it. What's left of it, anyways.
It makes sense that you're the traitor. I mean, who could have possibly seen this
warn
coming?
us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Eventually.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold Treviso out to the Antom.
I did what I did to help this city, to save it, to keep my people from being slaughtered like cattle by the Antom. And you let us suffer and sicken in favor of Minrathous.
Yeah.
I gave up the crows, you gave up the whole city. Treviso is dying, Rook, and its killer wears your face.
Yours too?
You weakened Treviso long before that blighted dragon attacked Governor. What if Treviso's people could have fought back? Could have rallied to the city's defense? But the Antam kept them weak, let them die. That happened because of a choice you made. I live with the consequences of my decisions. Can you say the same?
You live with nothing, Rook. You have the luxury of distraction, of defining all your actions by the greater good. So take your team to Tearstone Island. Face Elgarnon and Gillenane, strike them down. Or don't. Either way, Treviso is dying. But it's still mine. Leave its funerary rites to one who cared enough about this city to make themselves its villain.
Kind of a cartoon villain speech was that?
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The governor betrayed us all. And for what? A city that is sick, and whose recovery will be measured in years.
I take it you heard? The Butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Whatever the Antam are looking for, Avenci's giving it to them.
The Blight changes things. Even the Antam fear it. The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
Something always bothered me about Avenci.
Yeah.
Many things bothered me about Avenci, yet I did not spot the most important one.
This wasn't a failure. You gave us the name we needed.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The Butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Avenci all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Avenci will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
What's his goal?
Avenci keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city
Why
to try and
always
claim
buy
the
more than
nation.
one?
If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
The local coffee shop, they're always like, so another 40 ounces? And I'm like, yes.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
When Avenci left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it, and that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
We'll stop Avenci.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Avenci confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Avenci.
If you truly want to help Treviso recover from the Blight, help us deal with the governor.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
Murder. It's like option A in almost every single one of the quests. Almost. Level 49. Only one specialization can be active at a time. Interesting. I did not know that. Now we go meet with the Inquisitor. Flynn's still alive. Is there anything back at the lighthouse? There is. 2. Oh, that was quick. A time to kill.
Abundance.
12,000? Jeez, okay. That's so much.
Up for a trip to the Cobbled Swan?
Why? What's happening?
Nothing that I know of. With Allia taken care of, I thought we'd check in. Maybe enjoy the Swan for once?
Not just go there to set up dangerous meetings. I want to be where the... Ooh, there's a timed conversation there.
You see the size of Elgernon's dragon?
Kind of hard to miss.
She's pretty big.
He, the archdemon Lucicon, is a he.
Male dragons don't have wings.
Elgernon used magic to make the archdemons bigger. Maybe he added wings, too.
Ugh. And he screwed with her horns. What kind of asshole does that?
The kind we kill.
I think that's something that they would likely both agree on.
Spite will not stop demanding revenge for Treviso. Is there any more we can do?
That was it? Well, let's go here first. No, we're gonna stick to what we do. And we're gonna finish every side quest we pick up before we get another main quest. Flies sundered. Eight. Adrenal.
It worked. The crows have harried the Antam, and Ivenchi is revealed.
Let's go get him.
Good. We have discovered what Ivenchi is planning for Treviso. When you fought the comic master in the garrison, you mentioned a note you found that said some comic had gone missing.
We have discovered who stole it.
Ivenchi.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now... Now Ivenchi will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
I mean, we know it's the
Evenchi
crows.
planning to poison
But
with
we
the
have
comic.
to ask.
Aside from the crows.
People who have spoken up too loudly against the Antam.
Anyone too friendly with the crows. I doubt Ivenchi is familiar with poisons. I guarantee the comic will spread to the rest of the city as well.
Not on our watch.
We know about it, and we'll stop it.
After the dragon attack, and then the blight... The governor is a coward who has given up on Treviso.
Better to poison the last of it themselves than let anyone else solve these things.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Ivenchi from releasing the comic.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Ivenchi's forces in the city.
Understood.
There is something else. Jacobo stormed off earlier. He did not look well.
Look out for him, would you?
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Do you think Ivenchi would target the field hospital?
I would not put anything past them now.
Ooh, I never got that beacon. Actually, I don't think that zipline was available before. Either that or I just never had a reason to take it.
I heard the butcher was willing.
There's the garrison.
You look distracted. Something on your mind?
You ever get a bad feeling you can't shake, but you don't know if it's for you or someone else?
With my job, it's usually both.
Yeah. We've got company.
You cannot defeat us!
We'll see about that. There we go.
Worth letting further.
Your strength becomes mine! Wow.
Oh, this is that area. Okay, I have been here. I think this is that area where I was like level 11 and fighting the level 25 ogre.
On to the garrison and the governor.
ball.
That courtyard looks empty.
No guards. Where are the Antam?
It's a
The
trap.
Ventrue must be further in. We cleared the garrison this time. Venture's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
Oops.
Look! Intruders! Calm down. We can escape across the roof.
I accidentally just killed them both with my ult. That's fine.
Courtyard's full of darkspawn.
That explains why Avengers Antam were trying to run.
Watch behind you.
These launchers are the most annoying of the darkspawn to me.
Banshee's blighted? Jacobus?
Curse all these actions and choices that I made previously coming back to me.
By poisoning it? What's behind you?
Well, look at that.
I like how it tells you that this was a direct because of this action. Where like before you had to guess, and usually you could, but there is no mistaking it in this game. Yeah, you can try. Nothing up here. Not. Like, don't get me wrong, I liked guessing going, wait, was that because I... But the fact that it just straight up is like, no, no, this is why this is happening.
Bold of them. Something's wrong. Something in the air.
Yep.
Wait, are these Antam real?
I see the comic is working.
Take your shot. Watch your back.
I told you once, it won't end any differently. Why don't you die? Why don't you give up?
What is he, a mage?
If that damned dark spawn at the gates hadn't scratched me, blighted me, if you hadn't interfered,
It wouldn't have made a difference.
neither will my death. My comet could have helped stabilize the city. But it's still blighted, dying. Nothing can save Treviso now.
Maybe without you, we can.
We just stopped the governor from poisoning people. That's a start.
I did it to protect the city!
You did it because you wanted it for yourself. You say you did all this for Treviso, Evenchi, to protect it, but you never really believed in it.
What would you know about the city I love?
Okay. Chest. Is there another one in there? Nothing in this area, huh?
If Rook hadn't stopped the governor in time.
None of that. It is time to celebrate.
Rook! I should have wine. We should toast you.
Evenchi is dead. The comic is being disposed of. All thanks to you.
The garrison's a mess.
Details.
The Antam remain, though with Evenchi gone, I think we will be able to persuade them to move on in the coming months.
People are being moved to safer areas outside the Blight. Crows have time now to patrol for Darkspawn.
It will take years, but we can plan for Treviso's future now that it has one.
I certainly hope so.
We fought for this city. The least it can do to repay us is survive.
Treviso is stronger than Evenchi ever gave it credit for.
You never gave up, Rook. We will repay that in full. But life is so dull if all we talk about are responsibilities. It is time to celebrate.
For our victory.
For Treviso's freedom.
For the crows.
What an excellent idea. Viago, dear, you mentioned something about getting us drinks.
I think we've done what we can for Treviso. We've shown everyone you can stand against the Antam and the Blight.
check the lighthouse, and then move on to Stocktown. It's gonna be funny because there's gonna be 2 quests at the Quabbled Swan again.
So Tosh, look, Lucanus and I are...
I get it.
Get what?
He's a crow. Dangerous. Deadly. You have to trust that he won't kill you every time he touches you.
Oh, no.
And you're a mage. He's a mage killer. It's like you're his prey.
Not what I'm into, but thanks?
Anyway, I'm happy you two are doing it.
Thanks, Tosh.
So, the other griffins, you've decided what to do with them, right?
Yeah, they'll go back to Evka and Antoine. Learn to be wardens again.
Right. Oh, that's great, but just to be sure, you didn't find an extra one, did you?
But Lara, you can't have a griffin.
I didn't say anything.
You don't have to.
Lucanus?
He looks just like me. Spite, I mean, what he manifests.
That makes sense, doesn't it? What's on your mind?
I've been thinking. Treviso is as safe as we can make it. So, when my contract to you is fulfilled, Spite and I will go our separate ways. Literally, I'm going to seek out a way to separate us, wherever that takes me.
How are you gonna do that?
A lot of people have tried to cure possession. Sometimes if they can kill the demon in the Fade.
That's what I've heard too, but there's no guarantee of success, especially given our situation.
Because you and Spite were forced together?
And because I pay my debts, even to him.
And what about the other person in this equation? How does he feel about this?
He dreams of freedom. I've shared those dreams. He never chose this, Rook. Something must change.
You sound like you've still got some doubts.
Being possessed. It's not like separating oil and water. Each element permanently infuses the other.
So it's a
Spite wears my
polymerization
face,
reaction.
uses my skills. I know I've grown stronger. So, say I cast out Spite with all he's learned from me. What then? What if I free myself, but unleash a true demon of Virantium?
Or what if he gets your cooking
For
skills?
all you know, Spite comes out with your knack for vanilla and nutmeg tarts.
Rook.
My point is, you don't know what will happen.
I know that Spite, a part of me, would be alone.
Spite will only be alone if he chooses to be. But you can't control that. All you can do is trust that you're making the right call. For both of you.
I know. But from someone else, it's easier to believe. And it's easier to see a future I can live with when this is done. To strike hardest, one must aim beyond the target. Let's end it, Rook. You and I and Spite, and all the fury we can muster.
Hey. Yeah, that one. Considering our build is pure stagger. Hey, Treviso's full strength now. We'll buy everything we can from the merchant. Oh, we're going to Docktown. What else detonates here? Sorry, applies thunder. Pardon. Trying to get other people to match that level. We'll bring the Coniston. I think they were my 2 lowest level.
What do spirits spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
We need more of this. There are a lot of mementos here.
Have you heard about this Shadow Dragon?
Cedar Siconia, back on stage. Where to see her? Who's the new...
Thought the cart was done when the Venatori grabbed me. You did a good job polishing her up.
I was happy to help. Besides, Nev might starve without your cart.
Yeah, well,
it's true.
Free fish next time. You too, Gallus.
Sure, Hal. Rana, I got someone for you to meet.
Right. I'm almost finished here.
Good reading? And here I thought you'd be working our cases.
I got a tip on a red lyrium smuggler who leaves coded messages in the paper. I placed a coded ad pretending to be a buyer. If the smuggler took the bait, I'll know where he's trading the goods.
That sounds exciting.
Secret codes? Amazing. What else is in there? Gossip? Scandal?
It's like you've read it already.
There's a puff piece about a cat.
Was it involved in a scandal?
Maybe.
Okay, what are we after?
We're looking for the phrase Virantium brandy.
Got it.
Hold on. What's this? Nev, Gallus, and Rana Savas, investigators.
Right. That. I may have paid for another small advertisement.
You what?
If we want to help people, they need an easier way to find us. It's approachable.
I regret this already.
We need an ad too.
That's brilliant. Maybe we should advertise.
Slow down. We haven't seen if this one works out.
There. Virantium brandy. I know where to stop the red lyrium deal. This one, anyway.
Good catch. You might work out after all. Still, I'd prefer you have backup when you need it. And if I'm not around... Rana, meet the Viper. I put in a word for you.
The Viper? You're real? Wait, a word? For what?
Come. It's time you met the Shadow Dragons.
Are you Nev Gallus?
How did you...
I saw your advertisement. I need your help.
Then you're in the right place.
Menrathis calls, we answer.
Cross your fingers it's not for nothing.
It won't be.
Have a seat. I'm guessing you've got a story.
Alright. Know this is gonna seem tedious, but I'm nothing if not tedious. When it comes to stuff like this, I'm gonna go back to the lighthouse. No new quests or anything like that. Coordinates are full. You're not full yet, though. Neither are you. But there's no new quest. So. We're meeting the Inquisitor. Yes, we're going to Menrathis, but I'll bring my Harding setup, which includes either Davrin or Tash.
Do people know you're back in Menrathis?
Oh, I imagine word will spread.
I'll be traveling for a little bit. Ferelden, that's in the south, right? How'd you get up here?
So, heard about that damned Knight Commander. Good riddance.
For 87 total.
Timnet.
I know we're jumping around a bit, but I think we can max out this one if we sell what we have to.
Rescued some Dalish from being Archdemon breakfast, didn't you? Wish I could have seen the look on Elganon's face. Want to blow off some steam? come on. I promised the kids a good show.
Where's the shop?
So if you're a mage and you do stuff with spirits, is that why you're left the queue?
We've got the best gear for your beast fights.
We're missing something. What's this? This is like war or something. Damn.
Have a good fight.
Alright, let's go meet the Inquisitor.
Best cereal in Minrathous. Don't fall behind.
So I heard the word cereal, and I didn't think like book or like, you know, like news or anything, and I immediately thought like breakfast cereal. I went, why would that be a? And then I read it on the screen and went, oh, yeah, okay. Let's start the conversation.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Llewellyn. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elganon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Had no choice but to help. He protected his investment. Solus saved us. It's one of these two. I don't think I would use this.
We were up against an archdemon, and he reached out to help. Seemingly.
You're not sure about his motives?
Could be genuine, could be self-interest. He'd have been screwed too, if we didn't make it.
He's never clear, but he's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. He and I shared another name. Vanan.
Your heart. He meant that much?
Yes, he did. You've spoken to him in your dreams. You felt the power of that mind. His love could burn against me like a bonfire. He seemed so kind, and wise, and sad, and looked at me as if I somehow mattered more than anything around us. For a time, I thought I would have followed anywhere he asked me to.
Did he ask you to join him?
Did he try to get you to come with him on his quest to tear down the Veil?
No. In fact, he forbade me to join him. He said he didn't want me to see what he would become. But that wasn't quite the truth. He's a terrible liar.
He's the god of lies, Inquisitor.
Tricks and treachery, yes. Lies of the heart? No. He forbade me to join him because I might have changed his mind. And then he left enough clues for us to follow anyway.
Hold up. You think he wanted you to stop him?
His name is Solus. It means pride. Perhaps he couldn't change his mind himself and hoped that someone else could help him. Or maybe I'm the prideful one, imagining his broken heart so that I never have to face my folly. That I loved someone who made such grave mistakes, that I might love him still.
You almost sound like you're ready to join him in that prison in the Fade.
To give up the world for him? No. We've got to save it first. But after? If there were a way? If he felt the same? If I could leave the world behind and just have him? I don't know.
Why am I deciding this? This one.
He really made you happy?
Yes. He really did.
Well, you deserve to be happy. As long as he's not, you know, trying to tear down the veil again.
That would put a dampener on things, yes.
This is all hypothetical anyway. He's trapped in the Fade, with no way out.
He's surprised us before. But enough about me. Tell me about you and Harding.
What? Who? How?
Morrigan has eyes everywhere.
Of course she does. I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
You know, I'll need a lot of support with the Magisterium.
Check the back for me.
Right away.
You've done a lot for the city. Let's see if I can return the favor.
Not this one.
Come back soon.
Check here. We're looking for that one material so that we can upgrade the last shop.
Lichdom suits Emmerich.
He wears the crown.
Myrna, we finished clearing out the vault of the Beloved.
Our thanks. We will arrange a vigil there.
Eternity will resume.
Eternity will resume. I like that.
Arm yourselves.
Fate touch crystal. We have enough to just double up. We're gonna get our legendary. Oh wow, did we actually burn through all of our money? Wow. should have been paying more attention. I would have bought these instead. Oh well.
We shall meet again.
Well, guess then we're going back to the lighthouse. You miss it. Anybody got in it today? Well, let's go see the conversation and gather everyone.
Lucanus, about what happened at Weishaupt.
What an embarrassment to the crows.
Not what I meant. We were both thrown off our game. I shouldn't even be alive.
Neither should Gillenane.
Point is, we bounced back. We're not the sort who lose sight of our quarry because things got a little rough. We get near her again. We'll strike true. I'm sure of it.
Hey, Hassan.
Okay, I was angry.
Huh?
After talking to the Oracle, I was angry. I was angry at her for not being able to explain why I got this magic. And I was angry that I was angry.
I punch things when I get angry. Sometimes I yell. You can come and punch things and yell with me if you want.
Yeah.
These two are
That
hilarious
sounds like
together
fun.
as well.
Okay? Good.
So, I was wondering. You know what? It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Not suspicious at all.
Well, since you can make people shadow dragons, I was just wondering.
Do you want to be a shadow dragon, Belle?
Yes, more than anything, yes!
Oh wow. Alright, let's do it.
Tearstone Island. That's where Algernon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
The next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Not a lot of
Getting
time.
past the on-time Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
This is no time to quit.
A dozen ships, a dozen fleets. Would that really change the odds against Elgernon and Gillenane? By all rights, we should already be counted out of this fight. Well, look at us. We've made it this far. No one quits.
Damn right, kid.
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
We overwhelm them.
Let's make sure there's too many distractions for them to spot us.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, Veil Jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have 2 gods waiting. Who knows how many Antam? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
Would Morrigan help? Could Morrigan help?
The world's ending. That's when Morrigan does her best work.
That's true.
Great. Tell Morrigan the plan. See if the Inquisitor's willing to help us. I know she's busy leading the fight in the south, but she knows this blight won't end until the gods are dead. I hear that we're as ready as we'll ever be, but we can always be more prepared. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time. Let's use it wisely.
Agreed.
Get some rest. Then we'll take care of outstanding business.
None of these change. Docktown it is.
If Elgernon is really Lucicar, who's the other one?
Yell something.
Can love conquer a curse? The last chapter of Two Hearts and Four.
Oh. I think we're there though. I don't want to. Okay. I'm gonna go take one more crack at these stupid quests over here. Just one more crack. I know it has to do with this. I just have no idea what the heck happens after I activate this. Flies through the wall, which I cannot do. This has never happened before. So I think it might have been glitched previously for me. Which would make sense why I could never do it.
The red version of you? Is she ever coming back?
No. She's part of me. The part that I couldn't accept before. The part that was angry.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you accepted the angry part.
Why do you ask?
Having two of you in a fight would wreck our enemies.
The angry me was a lot to handle all on her own.
Hear that? Door's open.
I guess it's a little simpler when the stuff actually works, huh? Oh. Okay, so maybe they added that because people were like, what am I doing here? Like me, where I'm like, I have no idea where I'm going. This one I was in the area and I couldn't find anything that actually was the clue either. I couldn't find anything in this area. Like this wasn't even coming up in this area. It looks like the quests have unglitched themselves, and I was right to be frustrated. Ow.
They're down.
Be up there. Or not. Follow the third foot.
You write to your mother a lot.
Oh, I didn't mean to remind you of your own mother.
No, it's okay. It's good that you write.
Tosh.
Just make sure to tell her anything that needs telling.
Tosh.
It's good.
Captain Corpse Ass.
Let's see what you got. Closer on the right.
One for us.
You have found it.
Spirit of
Did you
adventure.
know where the treasure was the whole time?
You had to find it yourself. The real treasure was the journey.
It was the friends we
Now,
made along the
Ritzinger
way.
would have used this to purchase a new ship. Since their last caught fire and burned, I believe a lady was involved. But the gold and glory are yours now, to use as you will. Adventure.
Glorious Ultimatum. That's such a cool name. Glorious Ultimatum. Whenever you activate your ultimate, heal for full. Interesting. They don't heal anymore, they just charge your ultimate, and then when you use your ultimate, you heal. That's kind of cool. Not gonna use it, but definitely cool. feel like this is with the gain 50 mana on hit with agile attacks if sprinting. Is there a sprint button in this game that I'm just not aware of? It would appear so. Oh my gosh. There's a sprint button that I had no idea existed.
Tosh?
Yeah?
That's okay.
I swear on all the dogs in Ferelden, I did not make her do this, but my ma sent you something.
Oh.
There's a letter and some homemade candy. She calls it a hug from afar. She'd rather give you a real hug, of course, but she can't. So
That's cute.
This is so awkward.
No, it's good. I like snacks. And hugs aren't bad.
I think we have the ore that we need. Because I'm not doing this quest. I couldn't figure out how to open the statue puzzle, or even where the statue puzzle was. And I was like, I missed something at the beginning, and it was going to drive me crazy, so I didn't bother. But we finished those other two that were simpler. And now I know I can sprint. I went through this whole game without knowing that. Or forgetting if I did know.
Come on over to get ripped and equipped.
Off by one. Off by one. Can't see it because my face is in the way. Off by one. More short money too, but off by one.
Get you at the hill.
You get money for competing, you know?
Tosh, I'm sorry about Shathan. I'm here if you know.
We'll do one.
Thanks. I just want to fight some.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you've got.
Let's fight.
All right, get your ass in there and give us a show.
She's the tiny titan who puts the feral in Ferelden. Welcome, Blaze Farming!
What's the feral in Ferelden? I love that.
And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you.
Why would you bet against us? Yeah, it doesn't get us any money. Okay. Well, now we will. We're going to get to the quest spot, and we're going to take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to start the end game. Alright, I'm just going to leave it on this screen, and I will be back probably in about 10-15 minutes. Just going to take a quick break, and I'm going to push the end game. So catch you in a bit. Thanks for watching.